Time now for your forewarned weather with Chief Meteorologist Alana Brophy.
Alana, I'm still thinking about Jordan at the Box Elder County Fair.
He had some moves.
He did.
I was like, you know what? I worked in Idaho. I'm not a stranger to a rodeo, Brian. I feel like on a Friday night, there's no better place to be than Box Elder County. Good for Jordan. I'm glad that I'm not the only one who's wishing I was there. Okay, as we talk about the close to our work week, we're heading into Mother's Day weekend, and it has been beautiful. We look at our time-lapse video coming out of Black Desert. They hit 96. That was the high today. Can you believe that? Boy, that is a taste of summer. In the South, we know those triple digits, they sneak up fast, but mid-90s, and that warmth holds on. You know, tomorrow, a lot of athletes hitting the pavement in St. George for the Ironman competition. They've had those parking signs, you know, the, hey, heads up, we've got an event coming up for a week. Was down there and noticed that. The athletes will be facing fairly mild temperatures when they're out the door, and it's probably going to feel kind of nice, especially if you're later in the day hitting Sand Hollow Reservoir for the swim, as the temperatures will, before noon, be hitting the mid-80s. Lots of sunshine. Best of luck to the athletes. When we talk about Southern Utah, we're mentioning one more time how happy we are to add a new member to the ABC4 family. I know that the Seacrest family is watching tonight, and we just want to say, Cannon, Raquel, Saylor, we love you guys. Cannon actually just welcomed his first child, his lovely wife, Raquel, doing great, and so is baby Sailor Joe, and we just love them lots and can't wait till Cannon's back on. He's on leave right now. We miss you, Cannon, but we love some Sailor Joe and Raquel. Okay, Heber Airport time lapse shows the backside of the Wasatch, the plains, up and down, a few clouds up and down, but plenty of sunshine as those temperatures really warmed up. High pressure in control, which means that we have fairly quiet conditions, right? We don't deal much with moisture, just a few clouds over the higher terrain, and a quiet Friday with really nice temps. Right now, we're sitting at 69. We've got 60s out there, 65 in Moab. It's 83 in St. George. That was the high today in Salt Lake City, so those temperatures really spiked. The temperature change even tonight, staying warmer than where we were last night, meaning tomorrow morning will be very mild. As we get through the overnight, you're going to see those clear skies, and we will see the numbers in the 50s, starting tomorrow off with the 60s, and we will climb yet again into the 80s. Our average this time of year is 70 degrees in Salt Lake City, so we're well above that, running 15 to 20 degrees above seasonal norms. The ridge will slide a little bit as we make it through Mother's Day weekend, but you notice that that high heat is throughout the west, record potential in places like Idaho, Nevada, and we'll be flirting with records along the Wasatch Front, especially if we see those southwesterly winds in tandem with the high. We do bring some moisture back, though. Are you celebrating outdoors with mom? Well, if you're going to the higher terrain, I just want to forewarn you that the chance of a general thunderstorm is there over the spine of Utah for our Saturday, towards the Four Corners as well, as we start to really see a system moving in. A trough's headed our way, so an area of low pressure, and that will bring the chance of some storms to the northern half of the state, Cache Valley, Wasatch Front, all the way to Castle Country, the Basin, and southwestern Wyoming for Mother's Day. So the thunderstorm threat is there, and we're going to keep our eyes to the skies. You just have to stay weather aware if you're going to be out and enjoying the warm temperatures we'll see. Futurecast shows those red lines. Yeah, that is actually the southerly flow, and you see how those storms really kind of brew by Sunday evening over in eastern Utah and along northern Utah. But tomorrow night, we will see the trough moving in, and we do have the potential to see that wet weather overnight with some nocturnal storms into Sunday morning for northern Utah. And then by Sunday night, we have a cold front moving through into Monday. That's going to ease temperatures a little bit, but we stay with active conditions. Wet weather potential holds on Tuesday and Wednesday, slightly elevated there on Sunday, on Mother's Day. So we know a more active pattern will take hold. The upper level futurecast kind of focuses on that. So there's our ridge with our warm temperatures. We get a clockwise flow. It slides east just a little bit, which opens the door for those warmer winds, which we will see on Mother's Day. Also, the core of the moisture stays to the north of us, but isolated storms, the chances there for northern Utah on the holiday. Active conditions hold on with wet weather potential and thunderstorms as we get areas of low pressure that keep us unsettled into next week. That trough is a big one, and it's going to keep us impacted through at least the middle of the week. And temperatures will take a serious drop because behind the robust cold front, we get northwest flow. 80s for tomorrow in Moab, in Salt Lake, in Logan. 80s, here we are. 90s in St. George. As we look at the next 7 days, you're going to see that we get cooler conditions, the 70s in southern Utah as we get into Tuesday. The winds are going to pick up. The dust will be blowing. Here's the Wasatch Front and the region for your Mother's Day. I hope that you're going to enjoy. Wishing all the moms out there happy Mother's Day. And the Wasatch Front 7-day is going to show those 80s turning to 60s. I hope Mom likes that. Ooh. Mom, do you like change? My mom's watching. She's going to say, why'd you say that?
My mom's watching.
Hi.
Hi, Mom.
Happy Mother's Day.
Yeah. Exactly. She's the best.